Holy moly, you guys. Wait, does anyone say holy moly anymore? I should probably warn you that I've had 3 cups of coffee today. I am just so excited to share this with you that I just had to film this video today, even though I wasn't planning to. Something life-changing in my drugstore beauty buying habits happened today. So let me tell you the story about this tidbit so you can kind of get the idea of the context and whether this is legit. Because that's what I'm always wondering. Are you for legit if I'm hearing like tips and that kind of thing? When I was at Walgreens, I was browsing the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundations because I've been in the market for a good drugstore foundation, and I've heard a lot of good things about the CoverGirl version. And one of the sales associates came up to me and asked if I needed help getting color matched, and so we did a color consultation right there on the spot. She advised which one would be good for me, and then she added at the end that if I don't like it, if it's not a good color match, that I can return the product with the receipt and get a full refund. And if I don't have the receipt, I could probably get a store credit. I think that's what I read online, because I was kind of trying to get a little bit more of the facts for you guys if I'm planning to talk about this. But yeah, if you want to try new drugstore products, I suggest going to Walgreens, or I've learned that CVS also has a similar policy. And if you have any questions, I would actually just go ahead and call your nearby drugstore just to confirm, because also I've read things where the return policy depends on store to store based on like the store manager, but I believe overall they're supposed to accept returns if it's not a good color match or you're just not happy with the product. I think paying a couple extra dollars, knowing that you can return and exchange and get different shades with a new product, is worth that amount of money, I think. And maybe you know this already, but I feel like if I didn't know this, and I am a research crazy person sometimes, then I think that maybe a lot of you don't know it either. This is really, really cool, like life-changing for me, because that is one of the reasons why I do not buy a lot of makeup from the drugstore, because I always pick the wrong shades and I have a huge drawer full of items that just don't work for me because I picked the wrong color. This applies to lip products, this applies to foundations, this applies to blush, everything. So from now on, I'm shopping at Walgreens. If you're able to return something, the next question that came to mind, for me at least, was what happens to all that unused product? What does the store get out of it? That's a really huge loss for them, right? Well, the sales associate at Walmart told me that Walgreens is able to return the product to the manufacturer and get a full refund for it. So, you know, there's actually a benefit to the retailer as well, and if anything, I think the manufacturer is the one that is at a loss. But I don't think a lot of people know about that, or I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, which is why I wanted to mention it on my channel today and let you guys know. If you want to shop for new products, I'm going to reiterate it again. Go to Walgreens or CVS, and then once you're color matched and you know what product you want, I would just find it at Target to get the best deal and match it with a coupon, because I feel like all the drugstore products are best bought at Target because they have the best prices, I feel like. Is that right? So that's my handy dandy drugstore makeup buying tip of the day. Hope you found that helpful. If you are knowledgeable about drugstore return policies beyond Walgreens and CVS, let me know in the comments. I'm really eager to know if this applies to other stores. And I tried to look it up at Ulta, and it seems like Ulta will only accept products if you have a receipt, if they're opened. I don't think they just accept like products without a receipt. If you know about that stuff, let me know in the comments. And since I ended up going shopping for foundation, I thought I would tack on a little haul at the end here and let you guys know what I picked up at my Walgreens. You ready? All right, let's get into it. So Walgreens was having a sale on CoverGirl cosmetics, where if you bought one product at full price, you got the other product at 50% off. So of course I bought the 3-in-1 CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, and this has an SPF of 20. Now I picked 857. the shade called Golden Tan. Now, I couldn't decide if I was Soft Honey, which is the shade below this, or this deeper color. But I went with a deeper color because I feel like the rest of my body is a lot darker than my face, and that I could just blend it down my neck to kind of get that even skin tone appearance and opt for the tan shade because summer's coming up and I'm probably going to be tanning a little bit naturally out in the sun. Now, I was a responsible drugstore makeup shopper. I did not swatch this in the store. I waited till I got home. Don't you hate it when you go to the store and you see all the gooey makeup caps and stuff and you know someone's been touching that stuff? That's not cool, you know? Bring it home. Be a good shopper. Be a responsible shopper. So I am going to swatch this right now. And ooh, it is pretty dark. It's a little bit more orangey. I mean, you can't really see it on my hand, and that's probably a good thing. Yeah, I don't think you can. It blends in. So it matches the skin on my wrist. Now, will it match the skin on my face? That remains to be seen, but I will definitely report back on how this works out for me. I'm really looking forward to trying this out because I've heard really good things about this. I also love that it's in pump form. That's just so nifty. Because CoverGirl was doing the buy one get one 50% off, I went ahead and got the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume by Lash Blast Mascara in the color Very Black. That's shade 800. I have heard a lot of hype about this on YouTube and I've been curious to try it myself, and now I've finally got my hands on it. Come to find out that Katy Perry has her own new version too, and it just came out, so that's probably going to be the next big thing, buzzworthy thing on YouTube. But for now, I'll start with the original and report back on how that works out for me. I'm really looking forward to trying this out, and since I've got you here, I can go ahead and just crack it open and give it a little look-see, right? Wow, this guy is like a real big, I don't want to offend him and call him chunky, but it's a pretty big tube of mascara. And so step one is interesting. I like that the wand is on one side. Is the number 2 wand a pull-out wand? No. So both wands are like attached to each other. What a nifty concept. Everything's nifty to me right now. I guess that's my word of the day. I've heard really good things about the first step, but not so much good things about I've heard some really good things about the first step, but not so much good stuff about the second step. So I will test it out and let y'all know. The next intriguing product for my Walgreens adventure is Rimmel's Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. I picked number 203, the color True Beige, and I actually used this today. And I've been looking for something that doesn't require a primer, and I really think that this might be something worth investigating. And for like everyday use, I really like the finish. I feel like there's a little bit of a shine that comes through, and so I wouldn't think that it would photograph well. I don't think it would be good for special occasions, but for everyday use and just like looking like normal and having that healthy glow, I think this is really nice. It's like that delicate balance between matte and like looking luminous, but it's not shiny, if you know what I mean. I did not use a powder to set the foundation, so that may be why it looks a little more luminous than I thought it would, but I will do that the next time and compare each use. I should mention that I did use a finishing powder very lightly just below my eyes. I'm trying out Hourglass's Ambient Lighting Palette, and I used the lightest shade in there, and I really like the effect that came with it. What I really like about the formula is that it doesn't feel heavy. Now, it goes on a little bit thick, so a little goes a very long way. And again, you probably can't see it on my wrist, which is a good thing. At least I color matched correctly. But I just really liked the formula at first impression, you know, but I will continue to use it again and definitely report back. Next up are a couple L'Oreal products because they were doing another sale that was like buy one, get one 50% off. I've been really curious about L'Oreal's Voluminous I can never say that because I don't say it every day, although I do love volume. I got L'Oreal's Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. I was really intrigued by the wand because I've heard that one side looks one way and the other side is a different style. I'm breaking it open right now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's definitely shaped differently. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but it's not your typical mascara wand. So looking forward to trying this out. I mean, as you can tell, I bought 2 mascaras in one drugstore tip. I kind of like experimenting with mascara. The second L'Oreal product I got is the Infallible eyeshadow, 24-hour infallible eyeshadow. I don't know, I've never tried out any of the products in this line, but I hear that I saw Miss Glamorazzi, to be honest, use this color, and I thought it was really beautiful. This is what it looks like in the pan, and then swatched on my hand. I don't know how well you can see. It's just a beautiful light cream shimmer that I think would look really flattering on the eye when you're just going for a monochromatic look, and this would be for like an everyday look where I just slap on a little foundation, a little eyeshadow like this, and then do the liner and be good to go for the rest of the day. The next product is a Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm. I do not have anything from this line. I don't even know if this is my shade, but I was just really drawn into the shininess of the packaging and this particular pink color since it's spring. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that for you. Oh, it's another pretty like purpley pink, and this is the color Whimsical, so this will be really fun to try out. I really love the matte balm. I have it in the color Standout, and that's a really pretty red, and normally these are like almost $10, and they were on sale for $6.99, and then I had a $1 coupon and got it for $5.99, and I think that is a really good value. The last product I have to share is a Wet n Wild Mega Last color in the shade Club Havana. I was looking for like a really pretty like peachy orange, almost mango color, and I thought this would be really pretty. And it was like 99 cents on sale. You can't really beat that. And I haven't used a Wet n Wild product in a really long time for nail polish, so I thought it would be fun to revisit it. I mean, I remember like my first nail polish ever was like a deep blue from Wet n Wild, and that was like my jam back in like 5th grade. Oh, I love that. That was fun. But yeah, here is a look at the wand and the shade up close. And yeah, looking forward to trying that out. Do you guys have any awesome, cheap nail polish finds? If you do, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. So that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed my life-changing makeup tip in this haul that I just shared with you guys. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Make sure, if you want to continue to talk, to find me on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone!